Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I was just passing the time by reading some of these codex entries that I haven't had time to read yet. I've been kind of rushing around. We will be going to the camp. Maybe we will probably do that right after this. These have been very interesting that I've read right now. I'm gonna finish up reading the history of Ferelden. I actually bought today, my birthday is in the month of October, and I got a gift card from my uncle for $50 on Amazon.com. So I usually actually buy the newest Assassin's Creed game with it, but with the Unity fiasco last year and Syndicate not being set in feudal Japan or feudal China yet, because freaking heck, I've been waiting for that forever. Can we please beat Genghis Khan? Anyway, as a side note, freaking Altair, there's a slight blurb that you read of him and his son went and defeated Genghis Khan. Why can't we play that? I don't want to play with guns and revolutions and stuff, industrial revolutions. I want to be Genghis Khan. Anyway, people have been suggesting the Dragon Age books to me for a long time. And somebody did mention that Asunder was the best one of those. So I got the first 3 Dragon Age books. I went and looked online at some of the reviews, and a lot of people said they kind of gave like a lukewarm review to them. But I have all 3, technically 4 books of the Mass Effect series. The 4th one wasn't written by the original author, it was written by somebody else. Tried to continue the story, did not do a good job. 4th one is not in any way any sort of canon whatsoever. The first 3, though, were written by the author who wrote Mass Effect 3, I think. Or by the writer who wrote Mass Effect 3. But it was one of them. It was Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. It was one of the head writer or whatever. And I really enjoyed those books a lot. I also bought the first book in the Witcher series because somebody mentioned in the comments that you can read that one. It's basically before, because I didn't know really that The Witcher, just recently I figured out that The Witcher video game was actually based on the books. So it's not like a tie-in book, it's like the original book that started everything. And so I was like, oh sweet. So I'm getting the first one. If I'm not sure if the rest of them, let me know, do the rest of them give spoilers, or do I need to at least should I probably play 3 first and then read the other ones, or what? That would make... I'm not sure, because the series came out first, and I'm really interested in, I like the idea of, the Polish, mythology and the legend and stuff. It sounds really cool. I never really looked into it, but it sounds really cool. But, so I got the first Witcher book, Last Wish, I think, which I was told doesn't have any spoilers. It's called, Witcher, it's called Introducing the Witcher or something. That's basically the subtitle on the book. So, and then I got actually a couple of Mass Effect comic volumes just to see. I didn't like the Redemption comics. I rented those on my tablet, and they were not. I'm not a huge fan of comics in general. They are really grotesque to me. They're drawn very exaggerately, the faces and everything, and they just look like I'm making these weird faces you can't see. But they're really weird to me. I don't know, but I got the ones that were $1, so the used ones for $1, and we'll see. But I'm really excited for the Dragon Age books and for the Witcher book, and I'm gonna take those with me when I go out in the field next and read them on my breaks. Okay, let me read this. I'm reminded of that because I think the first book is about Taryn Loghain and the King Merrick, right? Merrick. But they're overthrowing Orlais and everything. And I'm finally figuring out the Thetis calendar thing. Freaking finally told me how the calendar is, because I did not understand it at all, actually. But it's separated into ages that are exactly 100 years. It's not some arbitrary number. And then the 9 is we're in the 9th age, the Dragon Age, and we're 30 years into that. So that, because the time thing totally had me screwed over for a while. Oopsie. Okay, let me finish this. So Calenhad. There's a water in Inquisition. There's the Calenhad Falls, I think, or something. The songs are filled with wild exaggeration. I think these are all written by Genetivi, except for the Elvish, the Valasleen, and the Long Walk. They're written by the Ralafarin clan keeper, which we see him in Inquisition as well. Well, we see his stuff. Callan had gained the support of Circle Magi, and they crafted a suit of silver white armor that repelled both arrow and blade. Sweet. He captured Redcliffe, one of only 3 men who have ever successfully laid siege on that fortress, and presented himself to the bands of the landsmen as their king? What? Surrounded by... Oh. The fact that he attended the landsmen surrounded by ash warriors and loyal mages of the circle is generally omitted from the ballads. Of course. From Callanhad came the line of the Theran kings and queens who reigned until the 44th year of Blessed Age. When the... Oh, okay, so this is before the Orlesian invasion. The rightful king was forced to flee Denerim, and for 70 years a puppet sat upon the throne. Oh, and this is written by Sister Patrine. Okay, this is not Genetivi. Okay. So these... Okay, yeah, this is way before... When it was just, like, old, like, medieval... Not even medieval, like, before medieval Europe, when everything was just basically... Oh, medieval! It was just divided up into lands, but there was a king. Okay. Really quick, I'm going to read this one, too, since I accidentally touched it. It's the southernmost civilized nation in Thedas, though some scholars dispute the claim to civilization. It's perhaps the most physically isolated of all the kingdoms. To the east is the Almarathine Ocean, the north is the Waking Sea, and the south is the Kokari Wilds, which in the summer months are a vast peat bog, and in the winter become a treacherous labyrinth of ice-over waterways. The Frostback Mountains guard the western border. That's where we hang out in Inquisition, and only a narrow plain between the mountains and the sea. Right! And that's where we found the Avar in the Hakon Winter's Breath DLC. Most of the land in the central portion of the kingdom, called the Banorn, is open plains. Where's the dales in that? These are crossed by remnants of an ancient adventure highway that once connected Valroyo with Ostagar. Oh, on the edge of the Kokari Wilds, the western part of Ferelden is dominated by Lake Callanhad, huge caldera filled by the runoff from glaciers on the nearby mountains. Okay, yes, Lake Callanhad is home to the famed fortress of Redcliffe Circle Tower. All right, we've got the Redcliffe is on the southern end of that, and the Circle Tower is on the northern end of that. In the east is the vast Brazilian forest, where superstitious locals profess to be haunted, and from which rises the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain that guards the capital city of Denerim, by Brother Genetivi. Okay, let's go to camp! Camp! Now that I can go there whenever I want. I'm really glad. Whoa!
The Blight. How will you end it?
We have to fight the Archdemon.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Oh, didn't we already have this conversation? Like, when I wasn't recording on accident? You doubt I'm really a warden?
Strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
And this is what I said when we had this conversation. I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
And for some reason, he proves. Alright, apparently he likes cake, so let's give Sten some cake. Apparently he likes sweets, so that's good to know. What am I doing? Nope. Okay. Pow, pow, pow.
Unexpected.
Found cake.
Thank you.
Wow, that's it, man. That's it. Let's see, is there anything else? I still have the list up. What's Sten? Oh, he wants the painting of the Rebel Queen. Portrait of a Goose Girl. Silver frame still life. I think I had that before, but I don't anymore. Totem and the water-stained portrait. I don't have those anymore. Oh, there's that book. I should look at that. All I've got now is, like, these, drinks. Gifts for Wynne. She wants the painted skyball. That's my guess. Aw. Oh, she does want the Rose of Orlais. I almost gave it to her. Okay, Wynne.
Generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Yay! It's about... And her tempestuous romance with the arrogant chevalier. Interesting book. Of course she'd like that. She's an adventurous soul. And then... Let's see. Andraste's Grace, I think I would give to Leliana. Let's out. Come on. I did get the gifties things. I guess I'm glad I did that. I thought it'd be pretty easy to get their appreciation up or their approval up or whatever, but I guess it's not that easy. Where are you? Not you. I don't know you yet. Morrigan. She would like the silver brooch and the silver... Do you want the bracelet? Doesn't say silver bracelet. Ooh. But she does want... Oh, would she want the painted sky ball? Is it? It's not coming up. Nope. Silver medallion, silver chain, silver brooch. Okay, so I guess you don't want that. Oh, I think this is Leliana. Yeah, Leliana wants Andraste's Grace. Got that right.
Flowers? For me?
Whoa!
They smell lovely. And there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Wow. Plus 16. I really want to bring everybody out more, but I want to bring Leliana and Sten and freaking Wynne out and my dog and Zev. Morrigan I'd like to bring, but she never likes anything I do, neither does Sten. Let's see. Nope. Wrong button again. It'll also be nice to make some more room. Should I give... who gets the silver bracelet? Silver sword. Nope. I would probably give it to... What's her name? Morrigan. Gold, mirror, neck locket, brooch, chain. Ale. There's for this. I've got this. I assume dwarf. Silver frame is still alive. Nope. Silver. There's a secret companion. Oh, here's a generic. Okay, silver bracelet is a generic one. These gifts always give a base plus 5 approval with diminishing return to any companion. I kind of... So, silver chain and... Wait. Silver chain. Was somebody's name on the silver chain? Oh, and the painted sky ball. That's another one that's just generic. Oh, who wanted the silver necklace? I assume Morrigan again, but I could be wrong. Silver chain. Morrigan, right? No, wait, no. Is that... It is Morrigan. Okay, silver chain. Morrigan.
I am
but I know...
grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Hey, I also know that she gets the black grimoire. We knew that from the beginning.
What?
Let's try it.
You found Flemeth's grimoire?
This is
Ever
Flemeth's?
since we discovered the
What?
condition of the Mage's tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to
What?
speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks.
Did I?
will
Oh,
begin
was I supposed
study
to
of the
ask her?
tome immediately.
Wait.
Secrets.
What do you hope to
My
find?
mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not
Ow.
intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Uh-oh. Learning more about your mom might not be a good thing. Yep, new quest. Oh boy. Okay, so there's this guy. Did I get the...
You considered my offer? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned too long, if you ask.
I did it. I already downloaded it. I swear I did. Oh, dumpling. Well, that's weird. That's weird. I can't access my downloadable content from here, right? Achievements, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Pretty sure that the only gifts I have left now are... Oh, and these generic ones. Maybe I'll give the silver bracelet, or should I keep them? Ooh, Alistair doesn't need any more. Neither does my puppy. Zevran, maybe? Wynne. I think Wynne would like the painted skyball. Morrigan, her approval's up pretty high. Stan, he'd be like, what? I'm gonna give the silver bracelet to Zevran.
How nice.
How nice! And a painted skyball. Okay. So we've got rid of a bunch, and now... Okay, let me go look at... Oh, wait, that was... Sorry. I'm sorry. Not, Who has survival? Does, I don't think... What's his bucket? Alistair doesn't have it, does he? Nobody has it. Does, Oh, Wynne has survival. Or no, wait. Oh, that's survival. That's herbalism. Wynne has stealing. Nice. Oh, I should bring Morrigan. Oh, I should bring Morrigan with me. Okay. I can breathe ice. I think I saw... excuse me. I saw on something. I can't remember what. But I think there was actually a character named Durthara. I don't know if I was playing Inquisition. I think I was playing Inquisition for my second run through that I'm working on. I'm pretty sure there was a character named maybe it was Durtha. I think it was Durtha or Durthara, and I was like, dang it! Somebody has the name. That's okay though. It's not like I try to go look up and see if anybody has them before I give them the name, because if I like the name, I'm gonna give it to them. Alright, so I need to bring Morrigan with me to the forest. She wouldn't like me being all altruistic, though. Okay, wait. Oh, no, dang it. Levy. It's so lame. Okay, book. The book. Well, where's the book? Inspect. Oh, it's in the codex. Well, can I give it away? Neatly skinned. Alright, well, I'll put that in my junk and then sell it. I really don't think I need any of these. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them. What does that do? Oh, okay. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Shock bomb, acid flash. There's really no point in me using... I mean, well, I guess I can have my companions do it, but I don't... It's not like it would be a consistent ability. I'd like lock it in on the tactics menu to do it once, and then they'd be out, and it would be like, oh great, you know? I'll get rid of one of the leather helms. Cameo call. I guess I should probably go through and make sure that, you know, everybody's got what they need before I start selling stuff. Oh wait, no, I don't want to, or do I? Do I have one, or do I still have one? I do. Corpse skull, love letter. Okay. Oh wait, these are plot items. Okay, I was like, what the heck? Okay, I can't move any of those to junk. Good. I was like, oh no. Okay. Come, let me see the other guy. Come on.
If there's
Bowden,
anything
Bodahan.
I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your
I'm sure you'll be
wares. Sylvan. Oh, I can get that now. Wow. Oh, it's not really much better than what I've got, actually. But, let's go to junk and sell all junk. Excellent. Let's see. Oh, valuables. Golden rope. Oh, oh, backpack. It's so expensive. It's like half my current monies. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get it, because if I don't, it's always kind of troublesome. I could get the golden rope. I think that was, Morrigan? Yes. I'll get it, because I want her to like me. And it's kind of difficult sometimes. Should I just get some of these? Should I? Maybe I'm gonna sell that. I really don't need anything. I don't. I really don't. You know? I mean, I'll keep those. Let me know if I'm making a bad decision on that. Unless I was a rogue, though, using those is, like, kind of, I don't know, like, useless. And I do need more health poultices now that I have all these people using up my health poultices. Yeah, okay. Or maybe I should have my doggy use his Mabari Crunch. Yeah, and cures it of a single injury. Holy buckets. I should probably save it then. Dalish Pendant. I wish I could see these things, you know, then I'd be more inclined to buy them. Otherwise, it's like, it's cool, but it's not a big, humongo deal. Imperial Weavers. Ooh. I intend to impose a skittish stance during casual wear. Collective Arming Cowl. Just that. Wow. Silver Hammer's Taskmasters. This from this reclusive cordwainer change hands only on very violent or expensive occasions. Okay. Can't afford any of those as shield. Good though, I mean, freaking heck, I made a lot of space. A lot of space. Let's talk to Morrigan real quick.
I await your command.
Oh wow. So life in the wild must have been very lonely. She had her mom
At
with
times, perhaps. A world
okay.
full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
That sounds
For a
wonderful.
time. But one can only remain a child for so long. I recall
Would be
the
a
first
fantastic
time I
children's
crept beyond
paradise.
the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what
Dazzled,
true wealth
jazz
and
hands.
beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth
What happened
was
then?
furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a
You were
foolish
just a
one.
child.
Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Those are harsh lessons to teach a child.
But they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I
Odd.
await your command. So,
Like to ask?
full of questions, are you?
Oh, she's so nice. She's being very nice. Oh, girl. Nice. All right, then. I don't
Yes.
know. Is...
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move
Okay,
on.
never mind.
As you wish.
Let's go. What do you want, man? Let's look and see what Sten wants. I mean, he likes sweets, but... Oh, yeah, he liked the portraits and stuff. Odd. Odd. Okay. I heard somebody did mention in the comments that no matter what you do, Alistair falls in love with you. And if you're a female, I think. Or maybe if you were a man, too. I'm not sure. But, yeah.
What is your desire?
Hi.
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so. Well, the only one that's really worth
Tell
telling
me
is the story of
more.
the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything. Nothing that I would prefer to speak of.
Why not?
Perhaps another day. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Did
Okay.
you always live in an alienage? Was
Leliana.
it very terrible?
I had my family. There was
That is
joy
good
there
to
too.
hear. I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury. I've known elven servants with servants of their own. A well-trained elven
know that.
servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
Oh, good. Like a prize-winning animal.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
You may not be cool, but you still see us differently. I want to say apology accepted, but I also kind of want to say that.
I did not realize that. It is so strange.
good for her
how
to know these
long-held
things.
Beliefs just seem natural and right, like there is no other way to feel. Thank you. You have given me.
Good. Okay. I
I-
wanted it to be positive,
Have I
not
ever told you
mean.
I really like the way you wear your hair?
What? It's just a bun. I think I was mentioning before that I was like trying to list off who I thought was romance options for a female, and Leliana is actually an option. I didn't realize she was, but I guessed right.
It's
My
very
hair?
nice,
Thank
and
you.
it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. Then, jewels, 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming. Terrified little birdies often have loose vowels. Yes, you can imagine what
Poor
she
Lady
looked like by the end of
Elise.
the evening. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Wouldn't I? Maybe I just keep it to myself. Aha! Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone. I really enjoy your company.
I'm glad she enjoys my company. Let's talk about my hair. You are a
Thank
treasured
you.
friend,
Oh,
Leliana.
that way.
I need to bring her out more. Wynne, I also want to bring Wynne out more.
What's on your mind?
Wynne, are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
Yay!
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I like the advice Wynne gives. I don't know. It's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope.
Yay!
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
I know they soared through the skies on griffins.
Alas, that seems to be the only thing people remember from the tales. The mighty flying mounts that bore the Grey Wardens.
Wouldn't
into
that have been
battle.
fantastic? Wouldn't that be fantastic, you guys? Oh, I wish I had a griffin.
Unfortunately, they've all passed back into the Maker's hand. So that wish will have to go unfulfilled.
How did
It
they
was
die
said that
out?
watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago. The
Go on.
blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins? Griffins?
The
What
Grey
happened then?
Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
It's like, the other one was like, that's not a sound strategy. It's like, that's not the point. This is one of those old tales that may not be completely truthful, but it's a story that's just like, it's been made, passed down through the ages to remind us of why the Grey Wardens are what they are and what we owe them, and what, their glory, like, it's not necessarily like bad propaganda. It's just like people who were very grateful also made these stories and were like, look, like, this is what I remember, and in the darkest times, the bright light shines brighter, and so this could be what somebody remembered, even if it didn't necessarily happen this way.
About no battle the Grey Wardens have fought,
Oh!
and yet about them all.
Okay.
They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not
I was going to say, probably a lot of Grey Wardens died
have forgotten over the centuries,
in that story.
but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and your burden.
Oh, Wynne. I really do like Wynne. She's somebody that I think I would go to just relax. Like, she's just very peaceful to be around. As a Grey Warden, I'll never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
How does she know? I could try, but it wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't, would it? Being a Grey Warden is in your blood now.
Like,
you can't escape it.
Yeah, basically.
You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Grass is always greener on the other
It
side.
made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
Did you find
I
anything?
must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
And that made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were opposites, mage and priest, but we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
But priests have to choose to be priests. Mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty, and there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
I kind of want to say that at this point in my life. It's, I don't know. For me personally, it's like, it sounds nice, but at the same time, it's like, you need time for yourself. Like, you need to be able to take a step back. I wonder if I said that, if she'd be like, nope, I understand, because that's what I said. It doesn't sound healthy.
It isn't healthy to throw yourself at a pack of darkspawn either in order to save the world.
Aw, shoot.
So I'd say you're in a... You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden.
That's not what I was
You
saying.
can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice.
Oh, she still approved, but she probably had a disapproval thing.
What's on your mind?
Self-sacrifice is good, but, too much I think is bad, but it's definitely good to do.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not saying it's, completely bad to do, but I do think that it can be unhealthy, I guess, is the point of that, really. Puppy? Pet. Okay. Aw. Puppy.
Something on your mind?
Questions?
Of course.
I think I've already asked these. Alright.